Third and 7. I'm probably not going to finish the season. I'm a little wiped already, so I think this might be our last game. We'll see. I'm not going to commit to this being the last game, but that's about a whole nother hour of streaming if we were to finish the season. I think I'm going to save it, but we'll see. We'll see how quick this goes. First quarter drive. Open field. Let's take it up the seam. Jordan Reed, go. Let's go. Little Jordan Humphrey. Brian Dable to Cincinnati next year if Zach Taylor is out. I love it. Absolutely love it. That'd be spicy. Oh, let's go. Jordan Reed. Go off. Dable is not going to get a job this year, because the Chargers blew it, and he said, I'm not taking the Eagles or Texans job, so. Okay, count it. But I would love that. But I feel like with Burrow coming back, the Bengals will be just good enough that they don't let go of Taylor. Why are people so high on Matt Rule? I mean, yeah, that's basically the culture building thing. I think he's just really well respected. Like he's just like, he's got that kind of demeanor that you look for. Yeah, that's a good throw. And he's built up a lot of programs, and the Panthers were, you know, surprised. Like, the Panthers were supposed to be like a bottom 3 team in the league this year, and they really weren't. Dude, we are dicing up this defense right now. Would I take Joe Brady or Brian Dable? I would rather have Dable, but I like them both. Wow, we are going off. Beautiful throw. Is this what it's like playing the Cowboys defense? Because this is easy as shit. No resistance. Terrible coverage. Good to see Madden implementing the Mike McCarthy coached defense. Can't swat a fly. Realism shows up occasionally in this game. Nice catch. Oh, I mean, Red Cat. It's not even. Mac Jones and Kyle Trask are not even in the same stratosphere. Mac Jones is actually like a smart decision maker. I think he's got a stronger arm. Processes defense, makes less mistakes, better pocket presence, where Kyle Trask is literally just Nick Foles. Mac Jones, I think, has a chance to be like one of the actual good pocket passers in the league. You know, we haven't seen a lot of young pocket passers come up and kind of stick, but you know, think Kirk Cousins is an easy comp, but I actually like his pocket presence more than Kirk. I don't know if he's as accurate and has as strong of an arm, but Mac Jones versus Trey Lance is strictly preference. I mean, I would say most teams are going to take Trey Lance, but I think there's situations where it makes more sense to have Mac Jones. I don't think you would ever draft Mac Jones over Trey Lance, but thinking about scenarios where maybe you like trade down because you prefer to have Mac Jones. But if you're, say, the Bears, the football team, oh, get the ball. If you're the Bears, the football team, the Patriots, the Colts, like teams that just want a high floor starting caliber player for 2021, if you have an offensive line in place, it might make sense to go with Mac Jones over Lance, but there's no world where Mac Jones in a vacuum is a better prospect. He might be a better football player for 2021, but I agree. Mac Jones to New England would make a lot of sense. That fumble hurts, by the way. 4th and 1. A Landon Roberts. Oh, can't quite stop Zeke. Fourth and 2 again. Jeez, Zeke is just barely converting these. All right, we need a first down. There you go, guys. Way to stay in bounds. Looks like the blitz, maybe. Blitz is on. Little Jordan Humphrey. Nice. Steelers should trade up for Lance. And have to give up a lot, but I agree it'd be a good spot for him. Alright, well, this game is pretty harmless. We'll go at least another one. Do I listen to Uzi? I don't know who Uzi is. I think we're safe to sim our way out of here. Indeed we are. What do I listen to? I listen to podcasts and piano music and comp keys. I'm not a huge music person. I used to be more into rap, but it just doesn't do it for me anymore. I'd rather use that time listening to podcasts and kind of educating myself. And piano music just helps me focus when I'm at work. Anything with lyrics kind of throws me off. I already get distracted enough with Twitter. I don't need lyrics. The History of Rome podcast. That sounds like something I would thoroughly enjoy. I'll have to check that out. Do I like jazz? Not really. I don't hate jazz. I wouldn't say I like it. Like, I don't really listen to it or know anything about it. I do like La La Land, the movie. Football is not the only sport I watch. I do get pretty into baseball. I definitely get pretty into baseball. NBA doesn't. You guys are probably pretty familiar with my NBA spiel. I'm not a big NBA fan. I'll just say that. I honestly do not have a. That's part of the problem, is I don't have a favorite basketball team. I tend to cheer for whatever team LeBron's on. I like LeBron a lot. But I fucking hate my local team, the Timberwolves. I used to work for the Timberwolves, and I can't stand them. They're potentially my least favorite organization in all of sports. And yeah, I don't really have an NBA team that I like. I genuinely don't like a single NBA team. Closest thing I've come to in the last 10 years of liking an NBA team would have been LeBron when he went back to the Cavs. And then when he went to the Lakers, I was like, yeah, they're probably going to win a championship, and I bet on them, so I liked them because I had money on them. But ooh, what a hit. I didn't actually like feel good about it. I felt kind of guilty. Why do I hate the Timberwolves? They're just like, it's the same thing I've said about football. I like well-run organizations. As someone that grew up a Packers fan in Minnesota, I don't exactly have that like homeboy like allegiance to any team. Like, if you start doing dumb shit and you can't ever develop a player, and anytime you get anybody, they want to leave, and then I go to work for the team and I kind of see, you know, firsthand part of the reason why, without getting into too much. It's just not a well-run organization, culturally speaking. I just have no respect at all for that team and that organization. And year after year, they disappoint. It's just kind of depressing. They've given Timberwolves fans no reason over the last 10 years to stay loyal to that team, and I certainly wasn't. I worked on the business side for the Timberwolves, yeah. Not on like the basketball side, but you can still get a sense, like, no one really, like, even the employees, like, no one really wants to be there. There's no call. Everyone there, it was like kind of dog-eat-dog mentality. Like, you're just kind of there for yourself to better your own career. There was no group culture. Okay, we're going for little Jordan Humphrey. He's come on as of late. I've never followed Formula One, but I am super intrigued by Formula One. That is something that I think if I gave it a chance, I would actually enjoy. I just don't know like where and how to follow it. Oh, good play, Foster. The best Super Bowl I ever watched? I mean, it's got to be the Falcons-Patriots comeback. I mean, that was just insane. I had money on the Falcons in that game, and I still enjoy. This is how great. You know, this is how great that game was. I had a significant amount of money on the Falcons in that game. I won't disclose how much, but it was not a small amount. And I'm not exactly a big Tom Brady fan, but even watching that play out, I found myself like almost rooting for Brady at the end of it because it was just so special. But yeah, the Pats Seahawks was great. The Cards Steelers one in 09 was awesome. There you go, guys. Third and 4. Oh. What was 54, Panda? Was that last year? It was good. It's a good comeback by Mahomes. It wasn't particularly entertaining. It was a good game though. I don't have any bad to say. It just doesn't really stack up to some of those other ones, I think. I do think Dan Campbell was a good hire for the Lions, yeah. If you want to hear me talk more about it, check out the Fully Inflated Football podcast from Monday. Or from Sunday. Oh, good. Who's 16? Is that Devontae Smith? Yeah. What a receiving core. DJ Moore, Smith. All right, 2-minute warning. Oh, what happened there? We had it. All right, we got the ball back. Look at Ross blocking downfield. What team makes the Super Bowl last? Browns, Lions, Texans, or Jags? I think you gotta go. Probably the Lions. Because I know it's easy to sit here right now and... Oh! Right into Ross's hands. It's easy to sit here right now and... You know, Texans are... Their stock is never going to be lower. But I think the most likely outcome is that Deshaun Watson is going to be a Texan. And he is a Super Bowl... He's the kind of quarterback that, as bad as most organizations are, like, he should be good enough that the stars align one year, they have a good roster, they get lucky enough, and he does amazing things and win a Super Bowl. So I think Detroit's in a tough spot because Stafford's getting up there in age. I don't see them winning one in the next 3 years. The Browns, I think, are positioned to potentially win one next year. Oh, great catch. I mean, the Browns are in a great position. They have a coach, they have a quarterback, they have an offensive line, they have playmakers. The Browns should get one with this window, even if it's after they pay Baker. Jacksonville's getting Trevor Lawrence, so they're in pretty good position. So I think Detroit for sure. Oh, man. We got to score. 3rd and 2. Let's see if they expect the read. No, they do not. Get it, Rosen. Woo! Yeah, I think Baker... I think he gets like 34. I think he has a good year next year. Gets about that Carson Wentz, Jared Goff money. Gets 34, 35 mil. I know, Baker always goes to free agency in Madden. It's obnoxious. Do you think Baker becomes the highest paid? I don't know. I think we're entering a weird state where, like, teams are realizing that, and Baker's kind of hard to know exactly how good he is, but I think teams are starting to realize that, like, paying Jared Goff $34 million, and I'm not saying Baker's Jared Goff. I think he'll probably be better. So it's harder than the way I'm describing it, but I think teams are getting to this point where, like, paying those guys. I think Daniel Jones is the first one that we see, like, and I think the Rams don't give Goff another contract. So, like, I think, you know, you're seeing it with Goff. Daniel Jones, I think, like, the Giants are going to be like, yeah, we're just going to let you go. But again, Baker's better than those guys, so. Go get it, Reed. Yeah. Dak is a great example. Like, Dak is a great example with Baker. Like, those guys are very comparable players, I think. And all right, we're out of here. And basically, he was like, "No, I want Patrick Mahomes money," and the Cowboys were like, "Fuck, you want Patrick Mahomes money? You aren't worth Patrick Mahomes money. We'll give you 34 or 35 million, but like, we're not gonna make you the highest paid quarterback in the NFL just because you're the most recent guy to come up. Like, you aren't Patrick Mahomes, so we're not gonna pay you like Patrick Mahomes." I think teams around the league are getting to a point where they're a little smarter about that, and I think the Browns would probably be the same. But I also don't think Baker's gonna like demand that kind of money either. So does Lance have the highest upside of all the quarterback prospects this year? Upside's funny. Like, yes, he's the most physically gifted. I have a very hard time seeing him becoming a better player than anyone else, so it's hard. But I mean, technically, yeah. I do think that when you see a player like him that doesn't really process defenses, that, you know, runs a little too early, those are things that, like, just usually they don't really develop. PFF made a really good argument about this one time that I wish I could repeat. About how... Okay, we got 3 games left. Let's just finish the season. About how physical talent doesn't always equate to upside. Like, maybe Josh Allen becomes a better quarterback than he is this year. Wow, another breakout for Geis. But, like, Josh Allen is the most physically gifted quarterback ever, in my opinion. So, in theory, he should have a higher upside than anybody else. But he was... Going back to him as a prospect, even if you were like me and you liked him, he was never going to become, you know, Aaron Rodgers mentally, like, as far as avoiding mistakes and the accuracy and, like, all this stuff. So it's just tough. Like, I would say that, you know, Josh Allen could be this good again. Is he ever going to be better than he is right now? Maybe. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying, though? Like, am I making sense, or am I just... Like, there's something to be said about the intangible stuff and the mental side of things that does exist. Speaking of Trevor Lawrence. Because, like, in order for Trey Lance to have, quote-unquote, you know, the highest upside, he needs to become more accurate. He needs to learn how to read defenses. He needs to increase his pocket presence. He needs to learn how to, you know, have detailed passing game, learn how to deceive safeties, learn how to do all of these little intricate things. And the probability of him getting all of those things right, it's so small, it's almost to the point of saying, like, that's just as unlikely as Trevor Lawrence having Tom Brady's work ethic and, like, becoming the smartest quarterback ever. What is this? Ooh, I like that matchup. Reed on C.J. Mosley. Oh, God, Schwartz is so fast. The fact that he turned that into a touchdown. No, I think Zimmer should be a head coach. The problem with Zimmer is he should probably be a head coach for a team like Washington, where they're kind of in transition and they need a high ceiling. That's the problem with all defensive coaches, in my opinion, is by the time you're ready to win a Super Bowl, you wish you kind of wish you could move on from the guy, basically, but you can't because they're good enough where you can't fire them. It's like Pete Carroll right now. Basically, every defensive coach that isn't Bill Belichick, because Bill Belichick's just a unicorn. Is Aaron Rodgers my QB1 right now? I would still take Mahomes, but he's QB2, and he is the MVP. Oh, there's the flag. Come on. Way to sit down, John Ross. Let's go. Man, we're just like seeing the passing game really well today. We're seeing windows open up. Uh-oh. Is Geis hurt? Geis had the breakout today. Damn. Ouch. Maybe he comes in for the fourth quarter and we can get him cooking. How mobile is Trevor Lawrence? I would say he doesn't move. He doesn't move like crazy well first. Like in the pocket, like he doesn't manipulate the pressure a ton, but I also didn't think, you know, I didn't think Herbert did as well. So sometimes that just comes a little later. Oh damn, oh damn, Anthony Schwartz, no one's catching him. Oh, someone caught him. Uh-oh, Rosen's got a pick. But his top speed is real fast. Like I don't necessarily know what his 40 time will be because he's a bit of a slow starter, but like his Madden speed, for example, he's got like 87, 88. Like his top speed is legit. There we go. 28 points in the first half. Uh-oh. Where's the moments? I'm glad you asked if Sam Howell is QB1 next year. And my answer to that is look at the last 4 years. Obviously, Lawrence was always kind of QB1 all along, but look at the quarterbacks that have completely come out of nowhere. Yeah, Baker Mayfield, who, yeah, he didn't come out of nowhere, but he was probably a second, third round prospect, and then all of a sudden he was the #1 pick. Kyler Murray, no one knew who the hell he was. Joe Burrow was like a 7th round prospect. And then this year, if it weren't for Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson out of fucking nowhere would have been the #1 pick. So I'm just going to say that don't take anything for granted with who the best quarterback in next year's class is going to be, because Patrick Mahomes was extremely unknown. Patrick Mahomes was like, oh geez, think about Jordan Love last year as a prospect on steroids a little bit. Better stats, better highlights, better arm, better pocket, you know, speed and everything. But Jordan Love kind of regarded as this sort of boomer bust. Tua and CMC's younger brothers as prospects. I haven't watched them play, so I don't know. All right, tie game, 3 minutes left. Geis is back in. Biggest reason for Mahomes' success? Himself. His surrounding situation helped, but like he very clearly just, he has the work ethic, he sees the game well. Would he have been as good if he ended up in Chicago? No, probably not, but you gotta put in the work when you get to the NFL, and he clearly has. I think we got a punt. I think if the Colts want to trade for Jordan Love, they probably have to give up 2 ones. So I don't know if you want to do that or not, but because that's just the Packers getting back exactly what they got last year. I think if you want to get Jordan Love, I think you got to offer. You gotta buy him from Green Bay. Green Bay's not going to just hand him out for exactly what they got last year. So you got to either give up like a top 15 pick or 2 firsts. And I don't know if Indy would do that or not. I would if I was Indy, because I think Jordan Love's a stud, but I don't know how they feel about him. I'll take current Deshaun over prime Stafford. Roughing the passer. Lawrence out here shredding. Come on, D. Uh-oh. We're out of position. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been a Stafford truther, but Deshaun is just better. Oh, I whiffed. Does a team sign Antonio Brown? Yeah, for sure. He will absolutely be signed somewhere. Probably to more than you expect. He's stayed out of trouble. Alright, I gotta start calling these timeouts after this. Come on, D. Get him. Get him. Alright, huge play right here. Get him. Oh, damn it. That's game. That one's gonna hurt. Wait. Let's go. They missed the kick. Thanks, EA. Literally. Thanks, EA. For a long time, I thought Godwin to the Bucks was a lock. Oh, go for it. Get there. Oh! Anthony! It's not over yet. But yeah, on Godwin, he has not had a great year. He's had one great year. It's kind of like Allen Robinson, where like everyone knows he's great, but like he hasn't exactly shown it consistently in Jacksonville. And get it, Geis. Oh, did they give it to him? The complication is they already have Mike Evans. Their cap situation maybe isn't ideal. So it's possible that they might lose him. And they have some decent depth. Oh! Yes! Under pressure. 4th down. John Ross. Rosen to Ross. What a play. Teddy's like, why are we yelling? Man, we have earned this greatness this year. Josh Rosen with the chip on his shoulder, proving the world wrong. Yeah, Bucks could do a tag and trade type of deal for sure if they decided they didn't want to keep him. I do not see Michael Thomas getting traded, no. Not after he just signed that big contract. Would trading Thielen be a good move? Nah. Nah, you're not getting franchise, you know, you're getting what, a late second for Adam Thielen at his age? Just keep him. What would it take for Carolina to trade for Jordan Love? I mean, pick 8. It's pretty simple. Pick 8 or trade down to like 13, then trade for him. But it's got to be that first rounder for sure. John Ross, well-deserved, an agility boost. Do I think Carolina will trade for Jordan Love? No, I don't. I don't think he's going anywhere. Anthony Schwartz gets an agility boost. What a day. So no breakout for Darius Geis, but that's all right. He doesn't deserve superstar anyway. What could Washington do with Matthew Stafford next year? They'd be a playoff team for sure. I don't know if Stafford's going to be on the move though. Greg Ward is back. This is a big game against the Falcons, interdivision. So if we make the playoffs, I like little Jordan Humphrey in that slot position, by the way. He's been playing well. If we make the playoffs, which is looking pretty good right now, but the Bucks, Falcons right in there, I am going to save the playoffs for another night. We've already got an hour longer than I hoped. We're going to take another half hour here to get through this regular season. But that's, you know, time flies by when you're having fun. Kraken. The 30 for 30 about this team would be insane. Team from scratch. Josh Rosen, John Ross with the comeback. Lincoln Riley leading the team to greatness. The amazing thing is how well they're playing in simulation. Like, they straight up have been better than our Falcons have been. They've been better than our Lions were. And this is like a 71 overall team. Oh my God, Schwartz. Rosen just has such a good play. Bro. Get in, guys. Oh, come on. Count that. Player review before the end just to hype it up. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do you like that?
You like that? You like that? You like that?
Defense needs help. Not sure how I feel about this formation call, but... Good double team there, Breeze. I got another sneeze coming. Mike Daniels has been a player for us. Okay, he rolled out of bounds. Thank you, Panda. That is exactly what I have. Brandon Cooks low, Tyreek high. For Waddle. And then for Trey Lance, I have very young Josh Allen. Kind of reminds me of Josh Allen. At 21 years old. And then it's just a matter of what happens. What happens next? Does he develop? Does he get better? Just like Allen. Forgot the Falcons got Jamar Chase. So they have Chase, Julio, Ridley. This is just insane. Another sack, though. Dean Lowry. Yeah, Rosen has definitely been such a pleasant surprise. Like, his mobility has been... The way he plays does not match his player card. He's 76 speed, 84 acceleration, but he plays, like, way faster than that. Another sack. We just took them all the way out of field goal range from 3rd and goal. Classic Matt Ryan red zone awareness right there. They still got the field goal, but... Woofy says woof. It's been a minute. Oh, he missed him. It was there, though. Is edge rusher the most valuable defensive position? I think so. I think that's fair to say. the money that they make certainly backs it up. If you aren't Aaron Donald, then yes. Because no defensive tackle is close to what Aaron Donald does. But yeah, I think you guys remember the whole pass rush versus coverage debate in like 2018? Oh, I think middle linebacker is by far the least valuable position on the defense, other than maybe safety. I love a good middle linebacker, but the reality is they just don't impact the game all that much. And I think that's supported by, you know, if you look at, other than the Legion of Boom, I mean, the best defenses of the last 5 years, like the truly elite ones, none of them had elite linebackers. The Bears in 2018, they didn't have an elite linebacker. Get there. Ah. Oh. Jaguars, they didn't have, I mean, Telvin Smith was really good, but he wasn't elite. 49ers last year, you know, Warner's was pretty good last year, but Broncos back in the day, you know, what did they have? Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, and I don't even know who their other linebacker was. Oh, Miles Jack is fantastic now, but back then he really wasn't. Yeah, the Panther, I mean, but Kuechly, yeah, Kuechly was incredible. But I wouldn't say the Panthers had, I wouldn't say they ever had a truly elite defense to the level that we just described those teams. Not that a great linebacker doesn't help, but, you know, everything's important for sure. Was Prime Kuechly more valuable than J.J. Watt or Gilmore? I would say maybe more than Gilmore. Maybe, though. Dude. John M.F. and Ross. And a dime from Rosen. All right, let's get a stop now. Come on. Jeez. Come on, keep him out of the end zone. This is the greatest underdog team of all time. This would be so insane. Come on, let me play, Madden. Let's go. All right, Schwartz has got him one-on-one. Oh, he dropped it. Good coverage by Terrell. Oh, that was fourth down. We got to go. Nice. Way to sneak that in there. Oh my God, Rosen. Dude, Rosen is straight up just throwing freaking missiles. That was such good anticipation. Now we're getting the ball. Hopefully it lets us play. I don't know if that was cover 6, cover 2, but... That corner did not expect that throw to come right past his ear. All right, it's letting me play. Nice play. Dude, this is too easy. You can't press my receivers, Atlanta, and run single high. You can't do it. Nice hit. Low wedge. I could see all 3 of those players getting X Factor next year. I honestly thought some of them would have already. You know, it was funny, guys, that I really wanted to tag Swami on Twitter and say you owe Packerland an apology, but I avoided it. But they had Corey Linsley, first team All-Pro, had normal development to start the season. That's a massive L for EA. I mean, come on. That's bad. And yeah, when they had Phillip Rivers over Aaron Rodgers, that was hilarious. I actually do think Madden 22 will get some of the things we're asking for. I actually do. That's all I'll say. All right. Yeah, a double team feature would be really nice, for sure. Burrows. I agree. Oh, come on, D. Matt Ryan, what a drive. We can't really run man coverage against these guys. They're too... Tackle. Oh my goodness. This is too much. Woo! This could be it. Oh, man. I had to guess a side. I knew the slants was coming. Hey, with some of these big plays we've had, it's not over yet. Oh. No way. The Falcons. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, I will take that every day of the week. Atlanta not running prevent defense. AJ Terrell gets caught. We win the toss. Atlanta totally pulled a Falcons. Hashtag Falcons. Alright, we get the ball. What a game. I don't know if we clinch playoffs with a win here or not. Jeez, Darius Geis. Greg Ward goes down again. More little Jordan Humphrey coming up. I think that's a first. Dude, Rosen's going off. I think the pick was in simulation too. Oh, blitz is on. I'm gonna let John Ross run this route. Damn it. Great coverage. Jordan Lewis. Alright, we need to stop. Jeez, Matt Ryan, 51 attempts. Oh, I guessed wrong there. God damn it. We cannot run man coverage against this team. Alright, we need to push him back. Get in there. Oh no. Jamar Chase. I say we can't run man coverage and then I ran man coverage, but that's what we're designed to do, and I wanted to get a stop. I played it aggressive, and they picked up the blitz, and it happened. Damn. So next week is probably a must-win game for us. Rosen poured his heart out. The pick kind of predetermined. We were going to throw it up to Ross. We got the one-on-one. We got the zero blitz. We picked it up, but just didn't execute.